Okay, everyone, I just had a little rant I wanted to go on. So today is, let me be accurate, today is 22nd of May, and I told this landscape customer I would see to it that their project was done by the end of the month. They called last week already. I just picked them up 2 weeks ago. I told them it would be done during the month of May. By the end of May, it will be done. They called last night, wanted me to call them back, so I called them back, and they said they've got 80% of the work done and they want to cancel their contract. So I said to them, I told you I would have it done by the end of the month. What's the problem? Well, I didn't think it was going to take you that long. Really? So, yeah. So anyway, I've got to give them their down payment back. And what really sucks about this is that you take the time, they're an hour away. They're way up in Packard up there. I go up there, do the bid, this woman talked my ear off. I mean, I was there for like 3 freaking hours because she just wouldn't shut up. She just continued to talk and talk and talk. But hey, it's landscaping and you good customer service, that's what you do. I landed the job, everything is okay, one would think. Only to have her call 2 weeks later and just cancel you because that, God, I just want to scream. So, and not only that, it's the office time. The office girls, they're involved with that. I mean, they've got to, keep track of everything there and then deposit their down payment in the bank. Now we got to take it out of the bank, give it back to them. It's like, and for what? I screwed up. So I'm going to tell you guys something you need to do, and I screwed up on this. We normally have our contracts wrote up to where we have on there, it's going to cost you 10% of the contract if you back out of this agreement. And I ran out of those contracts. So here I couldn't find them, at the time, and I grabbed a stack of other ones, and they did not have that. So they didn't have that on them. So therefore, that being the case, I can't even take the 10% from them. Otherwise, I would have took it in a heartbeat, So I think it wasn't that big of a deal. It was like $5,000 or whatever, but still, $500. And I told my wife, so that's it. I'm not leaving that house without a contract that says 10% down. We get half down, but 10% of it you forfeit if you cancel that agreement for any reason. So, but anyway, just want to share that with you. Okay, well, these people want an estimate, so in the middle of our mowing, we're going to stop and we're going to get it. Apparently, he lost this business, so some bank has it now, and they want an estimate to take care of it. So, holy crap. What a mess. Boy, there's a lot to mow around. And a lot to trim around. Whenever I bid these jobs, I'm always looking at how much trimming. The mowing is one thing because you can just go with it. You know about how long it's going to take you, but the real obstacles are the things you have to trim around. How much trimming. Look how much trimming's here. There's just tons of trimming right here. So that all affects your price when you're pricing things. It's not how many square feet. Guys always want to bid these jobs by, it's 55,000 square feet. Well, that doesn't mean anything. If it's straight going like that lawn right there, show them that lawn. Okay. Now, if it's easy going like that, where there's hardly anything to trim around, yeah, you can come up with a price pretty easy on something like that. But, on the other hand, if you have something like this, take a look at this. Can you see this? Where it's constantly something to trim around non-stop, all the way around the building it's like this. So, you're going to double your price. If it was the same square footage of what's over there as what's over here, you're going to double your price because you're going to be here twice as long, Look at all, and I'm sure up by the building they're going to want all that stuff trimmed down. Look at all the stuff in this lawn to trim around. Look at all those trees. All right. Well, we're going to tell them $150 so we're not going to touch it. There's more trees back here. And the first mowing, Jesus, Paul's, you're going to be here forever with that one. All right, I'll call him. Because basically, the other thing when you're did I throw you off there, Mike? Basically, when you bid these jobs where you can see that this grass is a foot high already, I'll bid them. I'll tell them, okay, I want $150 every time I mow this, and the first cut's going to be $300 because I got to mow this property twice, just once to knock it down, and then twice, to chop it all up good. So, $300 first time around. So I'll give that guy a call. That's how you bid those things. That fence, but okay. Now this job, this is a Department of Social Services job. So again, type of government work. These are elderly people that can't mow for themselves, can't do that type of stuff anymore. You can get the plowing for them, you can get the mowing for them, and they pay pretty decent, So I think this guy is going to move out of our way, I'm thinking. But yeah, just the old farmstead. This guy used to be an old farmer. I knew him around here back in his day, but he's getting older and kind of crippled up, so. But anyway, these accounts too, contact your Department of Social Services because these are supposed to be bid out, okay? So they're supposed to bid them out to, let's say, everybody in this truck had their lawn care company. They're supposed to get at least 3 bids on these things. But what I have found out, at least in my community, as soon as you get one of these jobs, you have it pretty much. They don't monkey with you. They don't bid them out, like they're supposed to. But for whatever reason, they don't do that. As long as you do a good job on them, it's just like the military outfits. They don't have any headaches. They have no reason to fire you or search for another bid. When you start skipping them and not mowing them right, or often enough, or not doing a good job, that's when they look for somebody else. So these are good accounts to have. It's guaranteed money. Anytime you have government money, it's pretty much guaranteed. So, okay, that's that. Let's get to work. Which is something else we do. I think I covered this before, but for those of you guys who are always in the doghouse for one reason or another, if you're anything like us, you'll do something like this. Just to show you guys, if you're out in the field, how easy you can do this. Take your water bottle. We freeze our water bottles so they have ice in them, so it's nice and cold all the time. And then when you borrow these flowers from the neighbors, you just pluck them in here, and then you take them home to your wife, and hopefully she'll be good to you when you get home. Doesn't always work that way, but at least it keeps her off your ass a little bit. So, just another trick to teach you how to better get along with your spouse. Okay, so this facility that we're on right now, one time it was called All Car. It was an automotive place, which really was big in business. The guy was a multi-millionaire. Then it turned into, if you can see that sign, AC Liquidators up there. And the shame of it is the guy that had this lost this. So he had a massive facility here. If you can see it. See, there's where it used to be All Car Distributing. He had a ton of All Car places, or a ton of automotive shops. He made a lot of money, and then for whatever reason he got out of business. But so it's another commercial account we got. This one's through the banks, and we do business with banks also. And for us to do business with banks, it's pretty much, it's good money with the banks too. They'll have you work this property. You get in good with them, they'll have you take care of the snow plowing, the mowing. You do all of that stuff for them until it gets sold. And a place like this, I hear, is like $600,000. So I think it's going to be a little bit before it gets sold, but you never know. But anyway, we are, let's see, 1, 2, 3 jobs away from being done. So we're going to hurry. And one other tip I wanted to give you guys, like on these properties that I'm taking care of right now, I want to come in and I want to spray everything I can possibly spray, because next week when I come, I just eliminated a ton of trimming. So you can do the same thing if you come in here, like if you look up along the buildings and whatnot. I sprayed all of that. Out here in the lawn areas, I've sprayed numerous things, as many things as I can get away with, so that it still looks good. But this will save you a lot of time down the line as you're mowing these properties. Instead of it taking you an hour to do this one, Next week when we come, it'll be half an hour because we won't have to trim anything, you know. So that's that. Let's hurry and try and finish. For photographers. Is she there? She is there. All right. Show Mama over there. She's getting ready to leave. Look, you better give her flowers. She saw me. Otherwise, I was going to spook her. Yeah, give her the flowers. Keep filming. I'll give her the flowers. Huh? Right there. Magical? Hello. What? Video of you. What do you mean? You're not far enough.
Huh? Oh, look at that. I bet you picked them right out in front of me.
No, I didn't.
You did too.
I did not. I borrowed them from someone in town.
You don't borrow flowers.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
I have them. I drew them. This one was standing up really nice too. But then all I had left was a bottle of ice water. So I'm pretty sure that ice made them close.
Yeah, you don't put ice. What about those?
That's all we had. Oh, you should have seen these. When I picked them earlier, these were beautiful. Those were really pretty earlier.
You don't borrow flowers.
They're beautiful.
No, you don't borrow flowers.
And then I thought, oh, that didn't work so well, so I thought I'd put them in ice water.
Okay, but ice is, well, tulips.
Tulips?
Alright, you know what?
What?
It's 8 o'clock and I'm heading home.
We are too.
Oh yeah? How much more you got left?
3 lawns and maintenance.
Oh, that ain't too bad.
Not too bad.
I got bit up for mosquitoes sitting on irrigation.
Did you?
Good, you guys get to shut the gates?
No.
Yep.
Nope, first one out. Last one out has to shut the gates. Let's go. She'll never beat me. I don't know why I even bother. I'll let her win because otherwise, I mean, she's not going to beat me. She's not. Look at her, she's trying. Now I'm going to get on her. Look at her. Look at her. See, you got to make it look like she beat me.